Hi, this is Krystal Palace in the year 2024. I'm coming to you from Universal in the future to tell you that you should watch this video because a lot here has changed. Let's go back in time. So let's dive in. Just kidding. I mean, let's go into the park. If you haven't come to Universal in 2023, you might not know that the new Minion Land has officially opened. Now this includes a brand new attraction, of course Despicable Me Minion Mayhem, a new cafe, 2 new shops, a bunch of food options like the Freeze Ray Pops and Pop Banana stand, all right here in the front of the park, Minion Land. Minion Land is amazing, and if this is any indicator of how amazing the new locations in the park are going to be, like the DreamWorks area that we're going to get to in a little bit, then we're in for a lot of fun here at Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, and of course, Epic Universe that we're going to talk about a little later in this video. But Minion Land is amazing. There's so many details, so many great food options. The new attraction is so much fun. Be sure to check out my video. I'm sharing all the Minion Land tips and tricks, so if you're coming in 2024, you're going to want to check those out before you come. Another big change comes with the Tribute Store. So as you may have known that the Tribute Store has moved to the Hollywood location. However, for Halloween Horror Nights, it's back in New York. So what they did this year was actually had 2 tribute stores going on at the same time for the first time ever. The Jurassic World one was right here, and the Halloween one was over in New York. So we can expect to see this probably next year as well. While they have this one up and running, they can get the Halloween Horror Nights one already working on over there in New York, which is good for them because it'll open quicker, they can get more done, and probably a lot easier. And the tribute stores are so amazing. You definitely have to check them out if you're here in Universal. So probably just gonna be for the Halloween season. Right now, I bet you they're in there transforming it for Christmas. Another change that I'm really wondering about when it's gonna come back is the entertainment. Universal Orlando discontinued the Superstar Parade. They took away the kind of flotillas that they would have out here. Flotillas, is that a word? I don't even know. But like the SpongeBob, the Secret Life of Pets, all those kind of things. However, they have added some shows. So they have a new Gabby's Dollhouse show. They have diners, drive-ins, and dives. That's not what it's called. I just love Guy Fieri, okay? The diners dance show, right? Out here outside of Mel's. So they have added shows like that. However, I am wondering about the parades. Is that gonna come back? We might see that next year, so keep your eye out. While Kids Zone is closed too, you can usually find a lot of DreamWorks characters out here. So they look a little misplaced, but until that DreamWorks area opens, you can find them hanging out here. And fun fact, that's the Hard Rock Hotel. Isn't that so cool how close it is? Another piece of entertainment that we've been missing in 2023, well, most of 2023, is the Nighttime Lagoon show here at Universal Studios and also in Islands of Adventure. So here in Universal Studios, they used to have the Universal Cinematic Celebration. It was water, projections. I personally loved the show. I thought it was great, but they are changing it. As you can see right here behind me, they are working on a new nighttime spectacular, hoping we'll see that in early 2024, because I have a feeling whatever they're gonna do here is going to be great. Rumors have been drones, maybe the use of drones, so whatever will be here, I'm sure will be great. We're also missing the nighttime show over in Islands of Adventure. That closed for an extended refurbishment. No opening date has been announced yet, but we can expect that to come back in some similar fashion as when it left. That one's great too. Projections on the castle, fireworks. Hey, who knows? Maybe it'll come back by the holidays. It'll probably be announced by the time this video goes up, but you never know. So expect to see the return of nighttime entertainment when you're coming in 2024. And this is the area where you can see the Universal Nighttime Spectacular whenever that does come back. Right here, this is like the little Central Park area. It's really nice. Right now it's just dead space because there's no nighttime spectaculars going on, but when it does come back, be sure to check it out. Now let's go talk about probably the biggest addition to Universal Orlando in 2024. Next year, Universal is debuting an all-new DreamWorks themed land right here, right behind me. So, you know, next year I could take a video, poof, it'll be DreamWorks Land behind me, and I'm very excited for this one. I think it's gonna be awesome. You can have experiences with DreamWorks characters like Gabby from Gabby's Dollhouse, Shrek, love Shrek. Hopefully we'll see Shrek's Swamp here, Trolls. All your favorite DreamWorks characters are gonna be right here in DreamWorks Land. They haven't came out with an official name yet, so I'm just calling it DreamWorks Land for now. But we are so excited for this. We can expect a Trolls-themed roller coaster, possibly called the Troller Coaster. They're gonna probably paint it like pink and green and fun troll colors, same as the Woody Woodpecker's Kids Zone roller coaster. So they're just gonna retheme that, it seems. They're just gonna have really cool kids-themed play areas and all of the fun things like that for kids, because right now we all know Universal might be lacking a little bit on the kids activities around the park. However, they are trying to add a lot for kids, and I think this DreamWorks destination area is going to be perfect, especially with the addition of Minion Lands. Now you have so much for kids to do here once this opens in 2024. Let me know in the comments, who is your favorite DreamWorks character? Mine, I think, has to be Shrek. Also, the most important thing that we can expect back to see here in the DreamWorks Land is the return of the donkey meet and greet. One of the most iconic, amazing meet and greets that you could do in Universal has been on pause, but hopefully we get to see him back in the DreamWorks Land. Another thing to look forward to and possibly be on the lookout for is an announcement of what they're going to do with this Fear Factor live stage. This show has been closed for a few years now, and there has been nothing here besides, as you can see, the poster, Nightmare Fuel Revenge Dream during Halloween Horror Nights. But other than that, during the regular year, there's nothing here. So can we expect to see a show be put in here for the regular season, and then at night they switch over to Halloween Horror Nights? Or is this just dead space for now until they figure out what to do with it and wait for Epic Universe to open, and then they'll eventually get here? Just something to keep an eye out for. I think they would benefit from putting a nice show, like an Animal Actors type of show. I think another stunt show here would be pretty cool, like with how popular Revenge Dream is, maybe something with acrobats, Harry Potter related possibly. It would be awesome. Over in Islands of Adventure, there's actually 2 theaters over there. Let me show you. Here in Islands of Adventure, the 8th Voyage of Sinbad theater here in the Lost Continent has not been in use as well. So this is another theater and a pretty big land area right next to Hogsmeade that is not in use here in Universal Orlando, and it makes you wonder what may come here. A Hogsmeade extension? We never know. Harry Potter is huge for Universal, and I think it would be a great idea if they could expand Hogsmeade. I would not be mad at it. What do you think? Like I said, this is all just, what I would want here in Universal or what I hear on the street. This is nothing confirmed, but Hogsmeade extension? Maybe someday. This is actually a theater here too in Toon Lagoon, another theater that is vacant. So, you never know. The possibilities are endless of what they can put in here. All right, back to you, Krystal, and Universal Studios. So that was that. Let's continue on with Universal. My first visit to Universal in 2012, I actually got to see Fear Factor live. I loved the show Fear Factor. Did anyone else? I don't know. It was good. They're setting up for Halloween Horror Nights, by the way. That's where we stood out in the pouring rain on opening night for way too long. Oh, flashbacks. Let's head over right next door to Islands of Adventure. All right, guys, time to go on Poseidon's... What? Oh, yeah, it's closed. Poseidon's Fury is closed for good here. This was a pretty unexpected closure here at Universal Orlando. Honestly, I don't think they really anticipated it to close for this long. I think they might have had, to maybe go through a refurbishment again after they just did in 2022. And they were like, all right, that's it. This isn't going to last here forever. So let's just close it right now, because it did go through that extended refurbishment in 2022. It reopened, and then they closed it permanently in May of 2023. You could still walk up to it. You could still take pictures. It's honestly one of the most, I've always said this, beautiful attractions at Universal. But now it's closed, and the rumor is it's going to be replaced with The Legend of Zelda. Now, this is a Nintendo game, and we know the success of Super Nintendo World over in Hollywood and Japan, and they're gonna bring it to Epic Universe, of course, which is so exciting. So, are they gonna put Nintendo here in Islands of Adventure as well? I personally don't think we're going to see anything come here in the next year. Maybe an announcement of some sorts, but it's always fun to just, guess of what's going to come. predict what they're gonna put here. You know, just get imaginative. What would you like to see replace Poseidon's Fury? There are some really nice things in the Lost Continent that you can't find in any of the other parks, like this cool jewelry and just some really unique items. You could pick a pearl here. You could do this over in Universal Studios Florida, but you get the idea. They just have some cool, unique things. I don't know. I love the Lost Continent. I think it's so original. I love the original ideas of it, and I would be sad if they changed it. But you know, change is good sometimes. Now, of course, one of the most anticipated openings in all the theme park community is Epic Universe. In 2025, Universal will open its third gate, Epic Universe. This park is going to be unlike any other park you will experience. A new update that's actually can be found in Universal today is that Epic Universe is going to use facial recognition technology in order to enter the park, as well as use throughout the park. What will happen is that they'll scan your face upon park entry rather than having to use your fingerprint, which is amazing. I love that. I can't stand doing the fingerprint. Germs, ugh. So I'd rather them scan my face. They'll link it to your park ticket, and that way they'll know your access all throughout the park. How it's supposed to happen is that when you exit the park, they'll delete your data. They won't have your facial scans. That's the plans for now. But why it's relevant today is that they're actually testing out in Islands of Adventure entrance. They're testing this facial recognition technology. So instead of your fingerprint, they're going to scan your face. Disney tested it too, their version of the technology. And I just think that's very exciting because we're already starting to see some things for Epic Universe develop here and for them to implement over there, and then vice versa. Whatever happens in Epic Universe that's amazing, great, technologically advanced, they're gonna bring it over to Universal. That's why I'm really hopeful for a lot of technological upgrades at Universal Orlando that I think we'll definitely see coming. I think they're gonna work on their app more. You know, over in Universal Studios with Minion Land, you can have an interactive experience throughout Minion Land, find those little collectibles, collect them on your app, use the app for the ride. I think we're gonna see more of that in Epic Universe and maybe even over here in these two parks as well. And I hope that they fix the mobile ordering. It's not always the clean cut, clear system, especially the table scanners. As you can see in this video, I'm having some trouble scanning the table number, but just little things like that I think are just going to improve with time. With Epic Universe is coming new Universal hotels too, which I'm so excited about. I've stayed at all 8 Universal hotels so far, so I'm excited to stay at some new ones. Also, Universal is opening new properties in Texas and in Vegas. Those I'm so excited for. Vegas is getting an all year round Halloween Horror Nights themed attraction, and down in Texas they are having a more kid-friendly park, kind of like Legoland. It seems like it's going to be DreamWorks friendly, family friendly. With whatever they do is going to be amazing. Like I said, the new attractions like Minion Land and the Velocicoaster and Hagrid's are a sign of what's to come, and those are incredible world-class attractions. So you know, Epic Universe, Texas, Vegas, they're all going to be astonishing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button right down below. Stay tuned for more fun here on the Krystal Palace. Peace.